Aspirin, also known as a salicylate and a nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drug, NSAID, is commonly used to reduce fever and relieve mild to moderate pain. It can help with muscle aches, toothaches, the common cold, and headaches. It may also reduce pain and swelling in conditions such as arthritis. Your doctor may recommend a low dose of aspirin to prevent blood clots, which can reduce the risk of stroke and heart attack. This is especially important if you have recently had surgery on clogged arteries, such as bypass surgery or coronary stent placement. It's important to consult your doctor before giving aspirin to a child younger than 12 years old. It's also important to follow your doctor's instructions on the daily dosage and timing for taking low-dose aspirin. When taking low-dose aspirin EC for self-treatment, it's important to follow the directions on the product package. If you have any questions, ask your doctor or pharmacist for guidance. Take the medication by mouth with a full glass of water, unless otherwise directed by your doctor. Avoid lying down for at least 10 minutes after taking the medication to prevent stomach upset. If you experience stomach upset, you can take it with food or milk. Swallow enteric-coated tablets whole, and do not crush or chew them to avoid increasing stomach upset. The dosage and length of treatment are based on your medical condition and response to treatment. It's important to use the smallest effective dose and not to take more medication or take it for longer than recommended unless directed by your doctor. If you are taking this medication for self-treatment of headache, seek medical help right away if you experience certain symptoms. Remember that pain medications work best if used at the first signs of pain, and aspirin with a special coating or slow release may take longer to stop pain. You should not take this medication for self-treatment of pain for longer than 10 days, or to self-treat a fever that lasts longer than 3 days. If your condition lasts or gets worse, or if you think you may have a serious medical problem, tell your doctor promptly. If you experience upset stomach or heartburn, it's important to let your doctor or pharmacist know. However, many people using this medication do not have serious side effects. If you do experience any serious side effects, such as severe nausea or vomiting, easy bruising or bleeding, difficulty hearing, or signs of kidney problems, it's important to inform your doctor right away. This medication may rarely cause serious bleeding from the stomach, intestines, or other areas of the body. If you notice severe abdominal pain, black or tarry stools, vomit that looks like coffee grounds, trouble speaking, weakness on one side of the body, sudden vision changes, or a severe headache, it's crucial to seek medical help immediately. While a serious allergic reaction to this medication is rare, it's important to get medical help right away if you experience symptoms such as fever, swollen lymph nodes, rash, itching or swelling of the face, tongue, or throat, severe dizziness, or trouble breathing. If you notice any other effects not listed, it's important to contact your doctor or pharmacist. Remember to always consult your doctor for medical advice about side effects. Before starting low-dose aspirin EC, it's important to let your doctor know if you are allergic to aspirin, other pain relievers, or have any other allergies. This medication may contain inactive ingredients that can cause allergic reactions or other problems. If you have certain health problems such as bleeding disorders, kidney disease, liver disease, stomach problems, asthma, nasal polyps, gout, or certain enzyme deficiencies, it's crucial to consult your doctor or pharmacist before using this medication. Using alcohol and tobacco while taking this medication may increase the risk of stomach bleeding, so it's important to limit alcoholic beverages and stop smoking. Before undergoing surgery, make sure to inform your doctor or dentist about all the products you use, including prescription drugs, non-prescription drugs, and herbal products. Children and teenagers under 18 years old should not take aspirin if they have certain illnesses or have recently received a vaccine, as it may increase the risk of Reye's syndrome. If you notice changes in behavior with nausea and vomiting, it may be an early sign of Reye's syndrome, so it's important to inform your doctor promptly. Older adults may be more sensitive to the side effects of this drug, especially stomach/intestinal bleeding and ulcers. Aspirin is not recommended for use to treat pain or fever during pregnancy, and women of childbearing age should talk to their doctor about the benefits and risks before using this medication. Aspirin passes into breast milk, and it may harm a nursing infant when used in large amounts. However, low-dose aspirin for heart attack or stroke prevention may be used if directed by your doctor. Always consult your doctor before breastfeeding while using this drug. Drug interactions can affect how your medications work and increase your risk for serious side effects. It's important to keep a list of all the products you use and share it with your doctor and pharmacist. Also, be cautious of other medications that may interact with low-dose aspirin EC, such as blood thinners, corticosteroids, and herbal medications. Consult your doctor before using this product if you have recently received certain live vaccines. Additionally, be careful when taking other pain relievers or cold products to avoid an overdose of aspirin. If you are taking low-dose aspirin for prevention of heart attack/stroke, consult your doctor or pharmacist for more details and to discuss other possible treatments for your pain/fever. And remember, this medication may interfere with certain lab tests, so be sure to inform lab personnel and your doctors that you are using this drug. If you suspect an overdose and notice severe symptoms like passing out or difficulty breathing, it's crucial to seek immediate medical attention. In the U.S., you can call the local Poison Control Center at 1-800-222-1222. Canadian residents should contact their provincial poison control center. Symptoms of overdose may include burning pain in the throat or stomach, confusion, changes in mental/mood, weakness, ringing in the ears, fever, rapid breathing, changes in urine output, seizures, or loss of consciousness. If you take this medication regularly or in high doses, your doctor may want to do some lab tests to check your liver and kidney function, blood count, and the level of salicylate in your body. Make sure to keep all your medical and lab appointments. There are different types of aspirin products available, some with special coatings and some that are long-acting. Ask your doctor or pharmacist to help you choose the best product for your needs. If your doctor has prescribed low-dose aspirin EC for you to take on a regular schedule, it's important to take it as directed. If you happen to miss a dose, take it as soon as you remember. However, if it's almost time for your next dose, it's best to just skip the missed dose and continue with your regular schedule. It's important not to take a double dose to make up for the missed one. As always, it's best to follow your doctor's instructions closely. When storing low-dose aspirin EC, keep it at room temperature and away from moisture and light. Different brands may have varying storage needs, so check the product package or ask your pharmacist for specific instructions. Avoid storing it in the bathroom and do not use it if it has a strong vinegar-like smell. Keep all medications out of reach of children and pets. Do not flush low-dose aspirin EC down the toilet or pour it into a drain unless instructed. When it is expired or no longer needed, properly discard it. You can consult your pharmacist or local waste disposal company for guidance on how to do this. If you need more help, call your doctor for medical advice. In the U.S., you call FDA, 1-800-FDA-1088. In Canada, you may call Health Canada, 1-866-234-2345. Wishing you good health. Thanks for watching.